All right, geometry benchmark 10.1, central and inscribed angles. It says find the measure of XPY. XPY is right here in circle P. If the measure of angle WPX right here is 39 degrees, and the measure of ZPY down here is 47 degrees. And then they just go on to say that these are diameters. The ones that look like diameters that go straight across, they are diameters. So XPY, well, if you look at the picture, if this is a diameter, this is 180 degrees completely. So if we take our 47 and our 39, we 86 degrees between the two of them. If the whole thing's 180, just simply take 180 minus the 86. And what is that, 94? So we'll get our 94 degrees. That's it. Um, Number 2. If O is the center of each circle, calculate X. Well, the 124 degrees is the vocabulary word you need to know. That's called a central angle. And this X is an inscribed angle. Okay? The inscribed angle is always half as wide as the central angle. And if you think about, if you get confused which is double and which is half, just look at it. You can see that this is a real wide angle. This angle here goes to the same 2 points, but from a further direction, or further distance, so that has to be skinnier for sure. And we learned in class that this is half as long as the 124. So just take half of 124. We'll get our 62 degrees here. And same concept here, going from the 56 to the X, you just simply double it. So take 56 times 2, we'll get our 112 degrees. Okay. Then the last one, in the circle shown, it says below to the right, the vertex of the angles is at the center. And write up an appropriate equation and solve for X. Well, these arcs have measures. These measures are in degrees. Okay, so just like there's a difference between arc length and arc measure. Arc measure is in degrees, and arc length is in units, like whatever, centimeters or whatever the units are. It's just what it sounds. It's like the length of the arc. So, and this angle right here, had the arc measure, is the same measure as the central angle. So if the central angle were 110 degrees here, then this would have to be 110 degrees on the outside. Now, we're not testing that, but we need to know that to do the problem. So since we know there are 360 degrees in the center of the circle, going all the way around, then there must be 360 degrees in the measure of the arcs going around together total. So we can simply take that 5x, I believe that's a 5x, that 4x, and that 3x, they should all equal 360 degrees. So this is 9, 10, 11, 12x. So x is 30. And that's all you had to find for this benchmark. Now, if you're curious to see what the actual measures of those are, something I definitely would ask on a test, take that 30 and plug it in for x all the way around. And 30 times 5 is 150 degrees. And the unit there would be degrees. And 4 times 30 is 120 degrees. And 3 times 30 would be 90 degrees. So the arc measure is 90 degrees, and the central angle is 90 degrees. Arc measure is 120, and the central angle is 120. And same thing over here, 150 for the central angle as well as the arc measure. Short and sweet, that's it.